welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole Alice and I am a health coach. My mission is to help individuals find their ultimate health path, one habit at a time. Please like and subscribe, and if you're interested in my 12-week, 12-habit course, check out the link below, and there's my website, and it'll bring you to all the information that you need. Today I'm not going to share with you my food for the day because I'm working from home. I did not bring anything but coffee with me today. Jump right into it. What we're going to talk about today is habits versus addiction and procrastination. We are only talking about food and exercise addiction or non-addiction, not drug or alcohol addiction. If you need help with that, please, this is not the place for that. Okay, habit versus addiction. Now, a habit is something that we can say no to. Addiction is something that we need. So a habit is something that we want. Addiction is something that we need. So let's just talk about a simple habit. We get home from work, from wherever, and every night I go in and I have ice cream. Now, without thinking, I get home, I put everything away, put my PJs on, and I go to the freezer and I dish out my bowl of ice cream. Even if I don't want it. So even if I just went out to dinner with my friends and we had dessert and I'm so full, I still go and get that ice cream. Is that an addiction? Do we need that? We don't need it chemically for our body, but we are so used to that habit of having it that it's harder not to have it. So not having it is going to be so difficult to stop having it that we just have it. It's just easier. We're going to take the easier way out. Habits are great because it's one less thing that we have to think about every day. So when we have a habit like brushing our teeth and brushing our hair or taking a shower, it's just something that we do every day. We don't have to think, am I gonna or am I not going to? We are going to do it. That's our habit, right? When it comes to food, we have to look if these habits are benefiting ourselves and our health path. So if we are going home every night, no matter what, and having that ice cream, is that a good habit to keep? And I'm sure you've said it, I've said it, that certain foods we are addicted to. Like, I cannot go without a cup of coffee. How many people can say I cannot go without a cup of coffee? It's addicting. Is it addicting where we cannot go without it? Or is it the habit that's so hard to break that it's just easier just to just have it? These are some of the habits that we want to try to break. How do we do that? How do we stop these habits that are so intertwined into ourselves and our soul that it's just so hard to give up? That's where procrastination is going to come into this conversation, because we know the ice cream's not good for us. We know the sugar keeps us up at night. The milk is giving us indigestion. And we're not sleeping because we're eating right before bed. So we know that's not good for us, but we're going to procrastinate giving it up because it's so hard to stop, right? We'll do everything else in our power not to stop. I was wanted to, yesterday, I had my whole day planned to work on some things on my website, but it's things that it's not easy for me, so I have to find out how to do it. Going to have to go to the help desk and gonna probably have to call the people. It's like this whole project. I had all day. Well, I had until 3 o'clock until I had to go do something. I did not sit at that computer until 1 o'clock because it was something that was going to be hard for me. I just did everything else beforehand. I still have to get a piece of that done, but I'm going to procrastinate. So same thing with food habits. We're going to procrastinate as much as we can. But once you put a plan in place, it's not going to be that difficult. Let's find something cold, because obviously you want something cold at night. The dairy might not be the best thing for our stomach, so you don't want something that has dairy in it. I know some people freeze grapes and they freeze other things, other different fruits. Maybe cut up some grapes or any frozen fruits and have that with maybe a sprinkle of nuts on it, or even unsweetened coconut. Dates are really good. You can put on it, so maybe add it with a little bit of a fruit. Or what I used to do is I used to take just coconut milk and put it in the freezer, and it wasn't like an ice cream, but it was just something cold, and I would just like crush it up and make it like an icy, and I would put frozen strawberries in there, or frozen cherries, because frozen cherries don't get really hard. It was delightful, and I would put some nuts on it. Let's make a plan to find something else that can replace that bad habit. Now, it might not be your first alternative, might not work. So we might have to get like plan A, B, and C and see which ones would work. So try to think of 3 different things that you can do to change that plan. Even with, let's talk about exercise. Unless you exercise every day, it might not be a habit, and certainly is not going to be an addiction. So, but this is a habit that we want to add if you're not already doing it. How do we add that? You have to first know your level of, what you can do. So let's just say you're not doing any exercise right now. You're just getting new into moving your body, and this is all different and exciting for you. You start that habit. The easiest way is just to start slow. Week 1, you do 10 minutes. You can do a 10-minute walk. You can do a video. There's so many great YouTube videos that you can follow, and you can put 10-minute yoga class, 10-minute chair yoga, 10-minute no jumping, no impact aerobic exercise, 10-minute weightlifting for beginners. You can plug in anything and you will find a video on that. Now, when are you going to do it? Are you going to do it as soon as you wake up? Are you going to do it after your cup of coffee that you're highly addicted to? Are you going to do it in the afternoon when the break at work, when you have lunch? You want to walk for 10 minutes before you have your lunch? At night, as soon as you get home, before you even come out of the car, you're going to walk around the block before you go into the door. At night, after everything is done and you have time for yourself, kids are in bed, husband's okay, partner's fine, everyone's fine, I'm going to go and watch a video for 10 minutes and do a little yoga exercise. Thing that I want you to do is do it every day. And if every day doesn't look the same, Monday you can do it in the morning, Tuesday at night, Wednesday during lunchtime. Make a schedule, plan ahead, but I need you to do it every single day. A habit is only going to become a habit if you do it every single day. Okay? Plan. We want to do a food habit. Do we want to add a good food? Do we want to take away an unhealthy food? Let's look at an exercise habit. Do you want to add some exercise or change your exercise? But we want to do a movement every single day. And the next thing, just I want to pop this in there, is an affirmation habit. I want you to every day do a positive affirmation for yourself to reach your goals. We're going to talk about that more at a later time, but since we just are talking about an addiction, we want good addictions. So let's make a positive affirmation an addiction. I am addicted to telling myself how good I'm doing and how I can achieve my goals. I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.